You know who it is, man. It's your boy Charlie Machine. I'm in the building. Boston's waviest. Yeah, I mean, this guy, he made a lot of strides early in the game. Like, I want to say around 09, 2010 is when I first started seeing the moves that you was really making that that made Young Riot. I'm super grateful. I'm super happy that you're here, man. We're gonna have this conversation, man. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk some shit. You know what I mean? And we're gonna bring it back full circle. And it's all respect, man. It's all love. You know what I'm saying, to everybody else. But you know, my man's here with a a pressing message to let niggas know what's going on and what's about to go on and all of the above, man. So for the people who don't know who Young Riot is, bro, let them know, man. The stage is yours.
I appreciate that introduction.
Absolutely.
It means a lot. You know, I do it for niggas like you, where like a lot of people don't understand and don't quite get where I came from, or don't like, you know, interested of where I came from. So look, I came from like the projects. I'm a project baby, man, and the ones that do know, like, you know, it's segregated in our city. You know that, like, you got.
So you said you a project baby. What projects you from?
So I'm from Franklin Hill, right?
Okay.
So you got a lot of niggas that are like, that's Dorchester to be exact. Like I'm from Dorchester. So you got a lot of niggas. Huh?
Not to cut you off, but in Boston, Dorchester is the biggest part of Boston geographically. Right? Nah, dead ass. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't know that. Like, Dorchester has
bro,
the most hood in Boston. You know
I seen something on Twitter that was relating to what you saying, but like I'm from like the projects, bro. There's videos of me.
I know, nigga. I've been there.
Right. Nah, even before this, like, you the bro, so you know, like we talk about these things, and regardless of me talking about these things, you already know about these things because you in tune with what's going on in the city. Like, there's like segregations, there's sets, there's like, you know, you got Roxbury, you got Dorchester, you got Mattapan, you got South End, you got I could say the proper Boston, because that's where, you know, a lot of niggas consider that, and that's like Newberry, but here nor there, my nigga. So I'm from Dorchester. I'm like in the middle, the exact middle of the city, bro, and
the epicenter of it all.
Yes, and I'm from a project. So me being from a projects, like, there was a point in time where like shorties was like, you got this nigga out of his projects, he going downtown, like, them niggas don't leave a project. You know what I'm saying? It's different, bro. Like, it's different when you come from a project. So that's where I come from, man. Franklin Hill, niggas know what's up. Like, there's like 3 sides of my projects. That's Poolside, that's
So why is it Poolside? Explain that to niggas.
Right, because Poolside is my next project. That's the project I'm about to drop soon. And Poolside is like the side of the projects where I was from, where it's like, you know, we name the sides of the jets based on the trademark. So, and the landmark. So it's like, yo, in Poolside, you got a big circle where it's like there's a sewer drainage in the middle of that big ass circle, and when it rains, it gets flooded. So like there's a bunch of fucking water, cars can't drive through, we can't go outside and play, all that type of shit. That's why we named it Poolside.
And I'm glad you explained it exactly like that, because because when niggas have that misconception of Boston, like Boston, when you think of Boston, you think of, you know, the affluent communities and things of that nature. I don't want niggas thinking that there's pools in our projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, you know, so that's, I'm glad you look, I got on my gloves, I was quarantined out, my family whole quarantined out. Shout out my wife, shout out to my son. Yo, we gonna get to all that though. You know,
You know
look, but like, I mean, Poolside meaning like, yo, this shit ain't like for fun. When I say poolside, it's like I'm not by the water. Like this shit is like
it's not beach house like Todd
it's
Dollars.
not beach house. But look, so I'm gonna tell niggas something, right? You text me before this whole interview, everything, and you already knew what the wave was. You say, yo, you from such and such, right? And I said, you're right. And my question to you was, how do you know that? Because I'm not outside on my music. I'm not super like gang. I don't be doing all that, bro. Like it's different with me. So when you asked me that, I was like,
then I mean, it's really just that's how far back we go, bro. I mean, like I know you through Mano. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like back in the back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's way back in the day. Matter of fact, I think I knew you before Mano. Matter of fact,
you might have. Hold on, Charlie.
Yeah, like it might have been elementary school type shit.
Charlie, you might have known Mano before me.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like I feel like, where'd you go to elementary at?
I went to the Dickerman on Magnolia.
So yeah, you're right. I know you through Mano.
Right, you know me through, and that's
there you go. There you go. 7th grade. I was 13.
No, that's for later though. Look, that's for later. Okay. R.I.P. my brother Mano.
R.I.P. my guy, man.
I love it. Yo, bro, my best friend in the whole wide world. And that goes into everything we need to talk about. That was a great segue, my nigga. So yeah, I'm from Franklin Hill. Niggas, it's projects. You know, everybody in the city know that it's infamous with my projects, and that's here no there, my nigga.
All right, your man's man.
And that's what Poolside means. Poolside is like, yo, I'm from. That was the sides of the projects. There's stair side, there's hillside, there's poolside. I'm from poolside. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You know, I'm a Mattapan nigga, bro. We ain't got, you know, sides of projects. So, matter of fact, there's really no projects like that in Mattapan except for like Morton Street bricks and
look, and I fuck with my Mattapan like Morton Street bricks is official, nigga. What you mean?
No, those are my guys. But what I'm saying is that if you look at how many projects there is in Dorchester in comparison to Mattapan might be the smallest part of Boston. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It is. So,
if you look at it like that, but either way, man, let's talk about how you got into music, man, because I first heard about your music through Mano, like, and this is before a lot of people knew who Young Riot was. I just knew that you rap because that was my man. You know what I'm saying? We was kids at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you always had a pen and pad, and you was doing your thing, man. So when I noticed you as a rapper, like rapper to rapper, it had to be around 09, right?
Right.
So what led up to that point?
So I'm gonna say this: you fucking me up by keep mentioning my dog. Like, nah, it is, bro.
Man, we went to high school together, man. That was my guy.
Yeah, bro, it ties into everything I'm about to talk about. So when I was 15, 16 years old, I started writing music with him, with Mano, you know what I'm saying? And just like, I went to middle school, I went to the Curly. So elementary, I went to the Dickerman on Magnolia. Middle school, I went to the Curly. I knew my wife from the Curly. You know what I'm saying? Wow. My wife went to the Curly, which is is in JP on Center Street.
Right.
So,
yeah, I know.
I was in 6th grade, and you know, you go in school, you be looking at niggas, and you get in school, and you like, who this nigga? You on point. You like, what the fuck going on? I mean, at least I am, because I'm from the project, so I know what like my uncles and my fathers taught me. It's like, yo, what this going on? And he's like, yo, I'm like, yo, I'm from Franklin Hill. He's like, nigga, no, you not. I live on Franklin Hill Ave. And I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, nigga, all my life. I'm like, nigga, you lying. I'm from the projects, right? Because there's the projects, and then there's Franklin Hill Ave, where it's like a street that separates the housing from the projects. Like, there's a housing that is like Wayne Apartments, I think, or some shit.
Yeah, the little bricks over there.
Yeah, and they fuck with, they like right across the street from us. So I'm like, nah, nigga, you not from you not from Franklin Hill Ave. You don't live. He's like, yes, I do. One day after school, I went to this nigga's house. He lives right on Franklin Hill Ave. And I'm like, bro, I've been living in these because people from Franklin Hill Ave and like outside of the projects don't come into projects. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't come into projects. Like that's
you ain't got no business over there. What you doing over there?
Exactly. What are you doing over there? Right. So it's like, nah, you niggas don't. So when I went to school and I met him, I'm like, you live on what? He's like, yeah, bro, I've been living there all my life. I'm like, you're bullshitting. Lo and behold, the nigga lived on that street. So I'm going to his house. His mother took me in as a son. Shout out his mother, bro. Like, you know, it was always family type shit, man. Like, I call her OG. You know what I'm saying? I never say her real name on any public fucking platforms, but his mother's an OG to me, man. And she took me in as a son. She always fed me, always. So we became brothers, right?
Right.
Now, I brought him into the project. It's like, nah, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm from. This is the niggas I know. When Mano first came into projects, it was like, niggas wasn't respecting that. And that's morals. It's like, yo,
you gotta earn your stripes.
We don't know you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you gotta earn your stripes. It ain't like that no more. But we gonna get to all this, my nigga. Like, I don't let that. And I appreciate you for giving me this. But like, so niggas, he would come into projects and he'll have his. You know, we bang with fitteds out here. A lot of cities, and a lot of towns don't know, but we bang with fitteds.
You know, it's funny, man. I'm so disconnected to the street life, like you know what's going on in the hoods and shit like that. Do niggas still do that? Is it still a fitted thing? Like,
it's not so much that right now. But like, you gotta stop. You not so out of tune with this shit. You know,
you gotta understand, bro. It's been a minute since niggas, you know what I mean, really cared about what's happening, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, nigga, like, I don't care. But what I'm saying is that, you know, when we go to where we grew up at, yeah, there's places, there's people that you always want to go see. There's people you want to check in on and see what's going on and things of that nature. Make sure everything's all right. But that's not one of the things that comes up in conversation. We ain't checking for that shit. Right. Is what I'm saying. Right.
Because we grown men. Like, and we gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into that too. But like, so I went to school with him. I realized where he was from. We got a good relationship. He came into my projects. He had to earn his stripes. Niggas used to like not respect it because I was bringing him in a like, it was just different around that time, which I understood it and I respected it for like what it was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with him listening to D-Block beats and playing fucking Grand Theft Auto 4 or 3, whatever it was on a PS4 or 3, that's what we would do. I would just play the video game.
It had to be the PS2 or PS3 at the time, dog.
What was hold on. What was Grand Theft Auto 3 on? The Liberty,
that was PS2, I think, my guy.
This shit was square, right? It
was PS2.
Right. So PS2, yes. That was the first Grand Theft Auto that the PlayStation was on. I mean, it was on PlayStation.
That was the first Grand Theft.
The one that they made 3D.
It was 3. Yeah, exactly. That was the first 3D one, which was 3, and then they had Vice City right after.
Right. So 3 was on the 2.
It was on PS2, yeah.
Right. So I was on PS2 with this nigga. He's on Lime. That was LimeWire. He's on
LimeWire days.
He's on LimeWire. The nigga playing beats right into the. Now there was a whole gang of niggas that was rapping in my project that was like, yo, this what we doing. Like, we rapping, we trying to get big. I ain't give a fuck about none of that because I'm with my best friend. I don't care. We dealing with chicks, we going to school, we reading books that we into or playing video games. We don't care about none of that gang shit that niggas had going on. But then I wrote 100 bars one day and everybody in my hood was like, yo, you gotta go into such and such. Like, it's fucked up because I don't want to say certain names because it's like them names carry a lot of. So niggas was like, yo, you gotta go into such and such, and I'm like, all right, cool. I spit it to him, and he was like, yeah, you gotta start coming to rap with niggas from now on.
Okay.
I want to see you in the trap house, like rapping with niggas. So I'm
How
like,
old was you then?
I was like 16 years old, bro.
Oh shit.
I was 16 years old, bro. So I'm rapping with niggas now, and it's like, what comes with that is now you rapping with, you hearing shit that's going on in the neighborhood, you into certain shit. So then it's like, all right, this is past rapping now. Now I'm like, I love these niggas. I gotta love, and I care for these niggas. So it's like, outside of rap, now you invited me to rap with niggas in the trap house, but I'm going through it. I'm hearing and going through certain things with you niggas just because I'm in the
Here all the time.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, cool. My nigga.
Yo, sidebar, real quick. No bullshit, man. Oh my God, Mano, man. Mano's the only person. He was not the only person. He was the first person.
You fucking me up, Charlie.
He was
you
the first
about to have
person.
me tearing on this bullshit.
Yo, chill. But he put me on the Reed Dollars. I mean, that was his man's. Like,
Charlie, my nigga, listen. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get all that. So listen, right?
I bet. My fault.
I started rapping, and I spit 100 bars to one of my older homies. He's like, you gotta start rapping with niggas. I started rapping with niggas. I'm like, yo, I brought Mano in. This is my guy. This is my brother. Like, he rapped too. Niggas brought him in. But Mano was on a different time where it was like, cool, bro, we rapping, but like, nigga, I'm on to these shorties. I'm going to school. Like, he was living in the present. Like, Mano always was in the flyest nigga I ever known, bro.
One of the first niggas that I knew that used to like really freak the Antonio on Saudi vest, my nigga.
Bro.
You know that was my guy.
Nigga I ever known. Rocking ones. He was rocking ones, dunks, all that shit before everybody. Bro.
Facts.
And
yo,
look,
the nigga used to get so tight.
Nigga
used to get so tight, bro. He'd be like, yo, my nigga, how come every time I do some shit, you do some shit? But on some real shit, he was a fly nigga. So I'm like, yo, this nigga got some fly shit. I'm about to go grab that.
Yo, bro, when I mean my best friend and my brother, niggas talk about best friends and brothers. So this is why it hurts me so much, because I brought him into the hood. So like, nigga, you couldn't come into my projects if you wasn't born in my projects or ain't have a certain link or whatever. When I met Mano in 6th grade, it was like, at first I was like, I ain't gonna like this nigga. Then it was like, nah, this is my fucking dog. Where you live at? Oh, I live on the Ave. Cool. No, I'm from the projects. Come through. We gonna start. He started coming through. Everybody started respecting him after a while. And that's what it was, right? I started rapping with him. We would go in the house, buy all these, what's the nigga's name? J Arms. Remember J Arms beats?
Yeah, my man Dion Chase brought him up on a few weeks ago when I was talking to him.
Bro, we used to go and cop J Arm beats from Hip Zippy.
Yeah,
that's all we did. Cause I was on it, like, and I'm from these projects, but I ain't vibe with niggas. I wasn't cooling with niggas. I wasn't building with niggas. I was in school, so it was like, cool. I'm gonna go. I met this nigga. I vibe with him. His mother accept me. You know what I'm saying? So I went to go vibe with the nigga. Ever since then, bro, I brought him into my projects. Mano was part of my projects, but then it was like, he don't wanna. Mano was on his own wave. He always had his own mentality. He always had his own wave of doing what he wanted to do. So it was like, he into the shorties, he into doing. I was always into rap, bro. So he stopped coming around and was like, nah, nigga, yeah, you do. He'll come around to play ball and do, like, he was in the projects after a point. Like, niggas gave him a hard time, but he was in the projects. So it was like, after, when I'm telling them, like, yo, the older niggas, that's what we call them. The older niggas is like accepting us, bro. Like, what the fuck is you doing? We rapping now? This is our dream. Like, fuck major labels. We fucking with the older niggas now. Like,
And that's how it always starts, man. You got to become a neighborhood sensation before
right?
anything
He's
else.
like, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. He didn't tell me this, like literally, but he
Indirectly
was
telling
like,
you.
man, I'm doing what I'm doing. So it was cool, right? I'm still rapping with niggas. It got to a point where like he got into some shit. We got deep into the streets just by fucking with niggas on some rap shit. Like the shit was never supposed to turn out to what it did on some rap shit. Like I'm on some rap shit, but my older niggas is into whatever they into. So now it's like I'm there. I'm jumping into whatever it is that they into. I got my own generation of niggas that are jumping into whatever it is that they into. You know what I'm saying? But it all started off a rap, bro. So that's where I began, like 15, 16 years old, bro. I was on the block, my nigga.
Okay, so when did your first label happen, right? So you I know you were signed to Amalgam Digital. I'm not sure exactly what stage one is or what part it played in your whole story, but run that by me. Like, what is stage one? How did that differentiate from Amalgam Digital?
So the project got knocked down in like 05, 06, and 07. Between them 3 years, the projects had got knocked down. Like I say, when niggas see all this gentrification going down, I always be like, my hood was one of the first hoods that went through it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the projects got knocked down. Private investors came and brought the projects due to like the murder. Like niggas was making millions of dollars there. We've been on newspapers, everything for that shit, but it got knocked down due to murders and shit. And it was like, what is everybody gonna do at this point? You know, you take a nigga's whole childhood and a nigga's whole foundation away from them. It's like, what can I do at this point? So I was like, you know what? I was into the computers. I'm into my nigga. I've been on Twitter since 09, because then my uncle took me in. After my project got knocked down, I lived with my grandmother, like leaving my mother being an alcoholic, all that type of shit. My father came and got custody of me. I was in Fall River for a while. He came and got custody of me after he got out of jail for serving the undercover. Nah, it's real, bro. This shit deep. So when he got out of jail from doing that bid, he came and got us. Right when he came and got us, we went right back to where we know. Like I was born when I came from the hospital, nigga. I went right to the projects, and my grandmother raised me with my mother and all that shit. So when my mother was like fucked up from being an alcoholic, bro, and drinking, I was like, we was always homeless throughout the years and a bunch of bullshit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she finally got an apartment, but then when she was about to lose the apartment, my father came and got us. I share a father with my youngest brother. We call him AR. You know what I'm saying? So we were the only ones. I'm the oldest out of 7, bro, and that's like everything. The oldest grandson, the oldest uncle, the oldest son, everything. I'm the oldest everything. So me and my brother are the one right under me. His name's AR. We the only ones that share the same father. So. I started rapping, doing what I was doing, and it became to a point where I was like, yo, I don't like this shit, like how niggas is growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is like for the birds, bro. Like I see my grandmother working all her fucking life. I see everybody around me just like not becoming no ambition. And I'm not saying they didn't have any ambition, but it was like I gotta see something more. So it was like when I started rapping and then the older niggas accepted me, it was like, oh yeah, this shit lit now. We had a crew. It was like the Wu-Tang. It was like 30 of us just rapping, making music. And it was like, I'm gonna take this shit serious, bro. So like 07, when the project got knocked down, the internet, my uncle had the internet. He got into a serious relationship and all that shit happened. And it was like my uncle was like one of the real ones that like put me on to like what's going on, like as far as the internet goes. So then that's MySpace era.
MySpace days, yeah.
Right.
That's when I was recording records out of my man's fucking closet, nigga, in the bricks in Charlestown.
Right.
Putting records out on MySpace. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So it was MySpace era. So it was good. It was good, and that's how I know niggas in the city and a bunch of niggas that was doing their thing because I was in tune. A lot of niggas in my hood don't give a fuck about that shit. Like niggas is doing whatever they got to do to survive. Niggas is going through drama, all that type of shit. Like it's real. So, but me, I was like, my nigga, I even in the moment, I was always a nigga like, I'm not here. So they would be like, you a weirdo. Like, what the fuck? I ain't give a fuck about what was going on around me, in front of me. It was always like, I see something beyond this. So I was like, let me get on this internet. This is the new thing. So I got on MySpace, bro. And from MySpace, that shit took off, bro.
So how did that whole Amalgam situation come to be?
So from Amalgam, it was like I was on MySpace. I was a big fan of Max B. Mm-hmm. Shout out my nigga Max, free my nigga Max Bigavelli. I was a big fan of Max, right? He was in a rough situation with Dipset, so he couldn't really make money outside of his contract. But my label was the type of label that would take chances on niggas and give niggas 20, 30 grand just to give them a project. You know what I'm saying? That was Amalgam. Right. So following Max, shout out to my Uncle Spot. My uncle used to keep like a CD book where it was like 50. You remember the CD books where you put the CDs inside the slot?
Yeah. That's what niggas was doing before iTunes, shit like that. Before the aux cord. Yeah, I mean, these little niggas don't know, man. They don't know what it was like. You had to buy the whip and then get the Pioneer or the Alpine joint. You know what I mean? Put with the CD and then get a CD case for the car. So you had to get the joint with the 50 slot. Go
download shit off LimeWire. That's what Maynard was doing. Downloading shit off LimeWire, like rapping off and shit. So anyway, my uncle always kept a book with like 100 fucking CDs, my nigga. I'm like going through them one day. I popped in $1 Million Baby, the Max B shit. Every time after that moment, I hopped in the car. I said, "Dog, play this shit. We listening to Max." I didn't know who. I didn't know nothing.
Okay.
So he became my favorite artist at that point. So then I'm like, so I'm following him, and now he's talking about amalgam this, da 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 da. And I know his situation. I know he can't drop music and all. So I'm like, yo, you can't even drop music. How the fuck are you fucking with these niggas? Da da da. I followed these niggas, my nigga. You know what I did? I seen the cover art I seen the artists that they were getting for their cover art, and I was like, yo, fuck reaching out to these niggas or anything. I'ma go and get the same nigga that they go and get for Joe Budden's cover art. I'ma go get, all the musics. It's the same nigga, Skrilla. He from UK. I said, yo, I'ma go get Skrilla, and I ain't even signed to nothing. I'ma just go get him on the strength.
Right.
When they seen that shit and then they heard the music I was making, it was like, oh nah, we gotta go fuck with this nigga. So they reached out. I was in Staten Island at this point. I left Boston. I went to Staten. I'm always leaving here, bro. Like I'm always. I went to Staten Island. I was with my ex and going through what I was going through with her. But I would always go to the Apple store to check my emails. And then I seen the email like, yo, my manager, the owner of the label want to talk to you. Like, can you come up with an album in like 2 weeks? And my work ethic, bro, I looked at niggas like 2 weeks. Bitch,
so hold on. What album did you come up with in 2 weeks?
Studio Sessions, bro. It's on.
Really?
It's on.
No, I know Studio Sessions. I know the album.
Right.
So that was, you came up with that shit in 2 weeks?
Yeah, so they're like, yo, come up with an album in 2 weeks. And we want to talk to you. Can you do that? I said, nigga, mind you, I'm like, I left my uncle and aunt's house. I'm fucked up on my dick, like fucked up in the trenches, no money. I got girlfriend. Nigga, she going through it. All her family in New York. I'm like, yo, yeah, hell yeah. I lose my crib. When I lost my crib, my shorty, my ex was like, yo, you been holding me down all this time. Fuck that. You losing the crib, my mother gonna take you in. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, you crazy. Your mother not about to take me in. Sure enough, her mother came and got me like 2 days later, bro, and was like, nigga, you coming to live with us. I appreciate everything you did for my daughter. Wow. So I was going back from there. I was going back and forth to the Apple store. And then I was like, I was reading my emails because I was always doing music through all this time. That's how I met her. She heard one of the couple joints I did and was like, nah, this nigga, one of them niggas. Like, he talented as fuck. I started fucking with her. Long story short, I moved back. I'm telling my uncle, I'm like, yo, they asking me, am I ready to like put out an album in 2 weeks? And mind you, at this time, my uncle was my manager. Shout out my uncle Spot, man. Good nigga, man. Great nigga, bro. He great nigga, bro. Like, niggas in this industry love that nigga. Like, love that nigga. Like, niggas to this day, like Currency and everything, be asking me about my uncle Spot. He a real nigga, bro. So
that's dope.
Yeah, nigga, rarely. We gonna get to it, but he'll always be like, he put whatever money I needed behind me for whatever. Nigga, I done did 106 and Park freestyle challenges, all this shit, bro. So he was like, nah, come back home. If they ask you about, I got you. I said, yo, I'm not leaving without my shorty, bro. The nigga said, it's all good, Neff. I talk to your aunt. She'll understand. Cause he's my uncle for real by blood.
Yeah.
But he was in a relationship he was in. So he's like, nigga, come back home. I got you. Don't trip. I'm like, you sure? He's like, yeah, I got you. I came back home, bro, with me and my shorty. I moved all my shit in. Nigga, I started going to Europe. You know Europe, this shit downtown.
Fucking Lulu, yeah. Nigga, I know good niggas. I know good niggas who went through Europe, man. Niggas are doing good for themselves right now.
Right. So I'm in Europe for like 4 months. Everybody going crazy because they see what I'm doing. Like, nigga, you fuck with Matt. No, what are you doing here? All this bugged out shit. It's like being the hardest nigga in school. You know how this shit go. So I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't official then. Nigga, I got the deal. These niggas called me one day on my phone, like, yo, my manager went and talked to you. I'm hanging up on niggas. They asking me, cause I'm from the trenches, so they asking me like, what's your name? I'm hanging up on niggas, like, nigga, who are you? You got a bitch setting me up? Like, what you want? Like, these niggas, the nigga that I was already dealing with from the label called me back and I recognized the number. He's like, yo, that was me. My manager want to talk to you. He's like, the nigga Next. Shout out my nigga Next. He's the owner of everything from Amalgam. He jumped on the phone like, yo, how would you like for your life to change? I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, nigga, you playing games. He's like, where you at right now? This is when we were living in Dakota. I'm like, nigga, I'm by Phil's Corner. Come get with me. He's like, I'm gonna come get with you right now. I'm being in Phil's Corner in like 10 years. I'm like, all right, come see me. Yo, bro, that nigga pulled up. That night, I brought my cousin with me, my brother with me, everybody, because I ain't know what was up. I'm bringing everybody. You know how I go out here,
you
bro.
already know what's going on.
Right, I'm bringing everybody with me. Nigga, we went to that train station. Them niggas pulled up. I sent my brother out there. My brother go out there, see what the fuck the vibe was. He come back in like, nah, bro, you need to go outside. I'm like, what you talking about? He's like, nah, bro, these niggas ain't on nothing. These white boys, da da da. I'm like, all right, cool. I go outside. The nigga asked me, yo, how would you like to be on a song with Max the next week? I'm in Europe at this time. I'm like, nigga, you lying. He's like, yo, bro, come to my how would you like to be on a song with Currency too? I'm like, you serious? He's like, yeah, I bet. Next week, nigga. Cool. I'm in school right now. Da-da. He's like, when you leave school, come get with me. All right, cool. Nigga, send me the address, bro. I went and got with that nigga after school, and I never went back to school again, nigga.
Oh, shit. Nigga said that. So you dropped out at that point. You was just like,
I dropped out. Nigga, I was already, I knew I was on the verge of getting kicked out because I failed my piss test. But when that shit happened, it was like, oh yeah, I ain't going back to school at all. I dropped out.
So what was that experience like, right? So you meet these guys basically offline. You know what I mean? They come and pull up on you and they let you know that, you know what I mean, they are who they say they are, and they're gonna do what
Twitter
they
too.
do.
It was Twitter.
Right. Twitter, that's crazy. What was that like meeting Max B for the first time?
So the niggas is telling me, how would you like the Max back? How would you like to meet Max next week? That on the next Monday. I'm like, nigga, you niggas is capping. Like, you know where we from, bro. We don't give like it ain't too many hopes and dreams, my nigga, where we from. So I was like, you bullshitting. The nigga said, nah, I'm dead serious. When you leave your studio, when you leave your classroom, because I told him I'm in Europe and shit. Like, he's like, when you leave your classroom, come get up. Nigga, I went there the next week. Excuse me. I'm with my uncle, bro. I never forget. And one of my niggas from my hood, front of my project, that we don't really, in tune with right now. But the nigga, Matt, came through and said, Riot, you are different. I fuck with you so hard. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, because everybody around us was asleep at this point. Like, the nigga came in there, and when he met us, he met my uncle, he met everybody. But after a point, everybody fell asleep. And this nigga's in there talking cash shit about everything. Like, fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga, I'm on that, and I ain't want that part of my brand. You know what I'm saying? So my manager was like, you ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit, but it's dope that he even feel comfortable, and then the nigga comfortable with like bringing this type of shit to the forefront on your platform. So then the nigga came to me and was like, after a while, everybody fell asleep, and he came to me like, yo, Riot, I know you a hustler. I said, what you mean? The nigga said, dog, you see, look around. Everybody sleep. The only niggas that ain't sleep is me and you. I didn't know what that meant. I ain't give a fuck about, because this is what I do. He's like, you a young hustler, bro. Like, everybody sleeping this bitch besides me and you. This nigga brought a gallon, Charlie, of fucking Hennessy, like with the handle. A Grand Cru, my fault, a Remy. It wasn't Hennessy, it was Remy.
Okay.
And I'm looking at the nigga like, bro, you think we gonna drink all that? By the time niggas fell asleep, he told me, he telling my manager now, he telling the nigga next, like, yo, Riot's Gang Green, because that was his brand at the time. Riot's Gang Green, nigga. My manager's like, nah, we got something different for Riot. This nigga's like a star. Off of one song he heard of me, just because of like me being versatile, Max was like, all right, cool. But I'm telling you, I got World Star for this nigga. This one World Star's first pop, and I got everything you niggas need for this nigga. Let me know. I'm getting Riot on deck. And I'm like,
so what happened after that?
My nigga, Next was not for it, bro. After that, Next was on some type of time like because why I got signed was they heard a specific song from me, and they was like, oh, this nigga can write. Like, he's a songwriter. Let's But it was just me experimenting. Like, nigga, I'm from the trenches. I got a bunch of shit. Like, this ain't just that. Like, you heard one thing and you wanted to run with that. So it was like, all right, cool. You heard this. You want to give me a deal off this, and you want me to stay on this. But then Max seen like what it really was, because it's like, you get around a nigga like me, bro, and you can tell, like, I can be whatever. I can be on whatever. I can be on my family shit. I can be on, I write song shit. I can be on some gangster. You gonna know, like, nah, this nigga different. He from the trenches, bro. Like, he not just like one of them niggas that rap. So it's like, Max knew that. So Max is like, dog, I'm fucking with this nigga. My manager wasn't for it, bro. Next just wasn't for it.
And then, so what happened next? So, all right, so you got signed to Amalgam in what, 2010?
Yep.
All right, so 2010.
2010.
All right, so 09, 2010. So then, when did you leave the label?
I left the label. I officially got off the label in 2014. That's when my contract ended.
Okay, so he signed you to like a 5 or 4 year contract or whatever the case may be. I don't really know exactly how it went, what the intricacies of that was, but why did you leave the label? Like, was it
It
like
got to a point
creative
like, oh,
differences
bro,
or
like, look, I was supposed to at this point, I was supposed to have projects with Just Blaze. I was supposed to have features. I got into certain quarrels with niggas like Joe Budden.
yeah? So what happened with that? Because when you signed to Amalgam, when Joe Budden was like, he had like a situation with Amalgam too, right?
Right.
Yeah. So what happened with that?
Joe Budden took, like, I was getting caught in the crosshair of a lot of shit, Charlie. Like the nigga Joe Budden, and now I understand. Like he wasn't feeling a lot of shit that the label was doing and a lot of shit that my manager was doing as like being a label founder and shit.
Right.
And so when they signed me, and I guess niggas heard the songs I was doing just off the strength of being fucking versatile, he took a shot at me and he tweeted one day like, y'all niggas signed Riot, but it's more like a quiet riot. So now you know. Me being from where I'm from, I'm like, nigga, you're crazy. I'm about to go stupid. I'm dissing you on everything I can ever come across. I'm dissing you, nigga. Period. So I started sending shots at him. This is when he was super big in the internet. His foot soldiers started like coming at me and all this wild ass shit. And then Crooked Eye see me one day at South by Southwest. I'm walking down the street with my uncle, and the nigga like, Riot caught me across the street. And I'm looking like, who the fuck is calling me? Nobody know me out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all the way in fucking Austin, Texas. And then niggas like, I look, I see his Crooked Eye. I said, oh shit. I walked over. He said, yo, whatever you niggas got with each other, that shit is fucking petty. The bus is gonna come around in the next 10 minutes. Wherever you going, make sure you come back in 10 minutes, my nigga, and talk to this nigga so y'all can squash that shit. I'm looking at him like, you dead serious? The nigga like, yeah, sure enough, bro. I came back in 10 minutes and I squashed it with buttons. I told the nigga, I said, he wasn't talking much. He ain't really say more than 3 words. But I told the nigga like, yo, whatever you got with these niggas, that's not with me, bro. Like,
okay, so he ended up getting out of that deal.
Right.
And then, so you got out of the deal in 2014 officially.
Right.
So you saying officially. So at what point was you just not fucking with them no more?
About a year after. I got signed in 2010. By like 2011, I was like, this shit weak.
Really?
Not really.
That's crazy. Thank you.
Because you gotta understand something. It's like all my niggas in my projects that I grew up with used to be like, yo, bro, you a weirdo. And I used to be like, what that mean? Like, I'm a weirdo.
How?
Because I wasn't into everything that niggas was into. Like, it was like, I would be present with you, but my mind is somewhere else. So you looking at me now like, and you can sense that. Like, if you around a nigga, right? If I'm around a nigga and the nigga's like present with me and I could tell that the nigga's not here really, and he's like not saying that, or whatever the case is, whatever it may be, I'll be able to tell like, oh, you all right, bro? What you going through? Like, is it good at home? Or is it like, you know what I'm saying? I'm start talking. I'm one of them niggas that start talking to a nigga.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with you? You all right? So a lot of my niggas used to look at me like that, like, yo, bro, you aware? Because I'll be there with you, but I'm not there with you, bro. My mind is like,
but how did that correlate to the music?
Because it was like, I'm not here. Like, yeah, we all rapping because everybody in my projects rap. That was like a thing. But to me, it was like, yeah, we rapping, but I'm not here no more. So my uncle, like the internet, bro, the internet did everything. When the projects got knocked down and everybody had nowhere to go and run to, excuse me, I'm on the internet. With that, I met niggas like Sycamore. I met a whole bunch of motherfuckers. So one day Sick was like, yo, come get up with me, man. Like, I want to do your whole MySpace portfolio and all this extra shit and da-da-da, you know. It costs though. So I went and did it though. I always invested in myself. I don't give a fuck about what the money is. Like that shit never been no thing to me. So it's like I'm gonna go see what's up with you. He made my MySpace profile. He done put me in like photo shoots, all this crazy shit, bro. So it was the internet that really got me out of being in the streets, bro. Because my uncle was the only one that had like a computer, like a desktop, where it was like, oh, I'm able to like go ahead and search LimeWire and go. Mano was the first. Mano was like, his mom's always had this nigga ahead of time. He was the first I was going on LimeWire with. But after him, it was nothing. And then it became my uncle. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna use this shit for what I need to use this shit for. And me following Max and being a big fan of Max and finding out about Amalgam through him made me go and research them, go get the cover art done by the same nigga they use, Joe Budden. They'll go get their cover art done. And that was like how it happened, bro. It was deeper than rap.
So at what point did you realize that you was actually like a rap star? Like you realized that people fuck with you? Like what was that moment that you was like, wow, like niggas know who I am?
Charlie, niggas, I never thought that.
Really?
Nah.
Because you know it's funny, man. Like, yeah, I knew who you was. I knew you was doing your thing. To say that I was following your story from the beginning, I'd be lying, completely honest.
Right. I know that.
But niggas from the hood would tell me about you. Like niggas would be like, yo, you fucking with Young Riot? And I'm a Mattapan nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
And I'm like, yeah, I fuck with Young Riot. And it was like, yo, but you see he's doing shit with Max B now and shit. You see he's signed to Amalgam and shit. So I just kept hearing your name, man. So that situation broke off in 2014 officially. You said you wasn't fucking with them from 2011, right? So there's been gaps.
Right.
There's been gaps in your work, right? So let's talk about that. Like what happened? Because I know you did what'd you do in 2017? You had some shit in 2017.
The Larry Bird joint.
Nah, Larry Bird was last year, right?
No, that was Bird versus Ewing. The Larry Bird.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Yes. Bird versus Ewing was last year.
Right.
Yeah, Larry Bird was 17.
Right.
Prior to Larry Bird, when was the last time you dropped music before that?
So prior to Larry Bird, it was like I didn't care about it. I went to Orlando and I was in Orlando like trapping, bro. I gave up on this shit. I was like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Like I just got on my contract 2014. I'm not owned by nobody. Niggas know me from Max and like Joe Budden and Currency. Currency, my bro. Shout out to Currency. I still talk to Currency to this day.
Currency, my guy.
That's my brother, man. Like real type shit. Like, and when I mean brother, it's like it ain't like niggas be high maintenance with their friendships. You know what I'm saying? Niggas,
right.
I gotta speak to you every day. Like, nah, nigga, fuck that. Like, nigga, we all got life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't speak to him as much as I would want to, but it's my brother,
that's
bro.
Right. That's
my brother, bro. Like every time I need to talk about some important shit, he pick up. If I go to New Orleans, he gonna be there. If I FaceTime him, he gonna pick up. So I had a lot of these type of resources and shit. So, but I was like, it didn't really mean nothing to me. So I got depressed. Like after I left the label, Charlie, I got depressed, bro. Like I was fucked up. My uncle was in the house like, this nigga don't want to do nothing. He don't want to go out and party. He don't want to go to the club.
That'll fuck niggas up, man. Like, yeah,
I ain't want to do nothing, bro. Because it's like you go from here and then you get to here. Yeah. And it's like, where my life go? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, damn, the dream that I have for life ain't happen the way I want it to happen, but that's cool. So
but you just gotta brush it off and then do something else, man.
But I couldn't. So I
get it. I've been there. You know what I mean?
I fell into a depression, bro. I was like, yo, something got to change. So I left. I was like, I got to go to Florida. I went to Florida. I had family and real niggas in Florida. I was doing shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing in Florida, and made a lot of connections though, and still some niggas that I talk to this day. And then while I was in Florida, I said, you know what, bro? Whatever's gonna happen to me out in my city, whatever it is, cause niggas know where I'm from, niggas know where I'm repping, niggas know the type of time I'm on, the type of time I'm on. It's like it's gonna be what it's gonna be, nigga. My grandmother's still living in projects. You know what I'm talking about? Like I was never one of them niggas that wanted to rep so hard because I feel like niggas be doing shit for clout, bro. That's just never
And it was
been
never
me.
about that. Yeah.
I was never about that with me, bro. I know where I'm from. I know the niggas that I grew up with. I know what they on. I know what I'm on. So I was like, yo, when I go back home, I'm not holding nothing back. I'm going to these clubs. I'm downtown. I'm going to motherfucking the W, nigga. I'm going to fucking Bijou. I don't give a fuck.
You doing all of that. You doing it up.
Nigga. I came back and I started going outside, bro. And then while I was out in Florida, is while I was talking to my wife. That's how, you know what I'm saying? While I was in Florida, she was in Florida at the same time. So I'm talking to her. I already knew her though. Like me and my wife.
Nah, but she just happened to be in Florida type shit.
She just happened to be in Florida, my nigga.
That's crazy.
She just happened to be in Florida. We known each other since middle school though.
Since y'all was kids. And I love that relationship that y'all have, man. Like y'all seem like y'all are really good friends before anything.
I love the relationship y'all have, man. You and your wife, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
No bullshit, bro.
Because you know, early. I got lucky early, my guy.
My nigga, exactly. This shit is not. This shit is Look, I tell niggas all the time. I see my exes. I be like, yo, I made it cool to be married.
Yeah.
now we talking shit. I made it cool to be married. Yo, my nigga, I got married at what, 25, 26, bro? Niggas was looking at me like I was crazy. Cause at this point, when I came back from Florida, it's like, yeah, I'm talking my shit now. Like, I'm on, I know myself. Right. I grew. I'm doing what I'm doing. Niggas is like, nah, you're crazy. You hung your jersey up, nigga, for real? Yeah. You know why, bro? Because I know who I'm with, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no regular shorty, bro. This ain't no regular chick. This ain't no regular woman, bro. Whatever niggas want to call it. You niggas, some niggas call they shorty a bitch. I call my shorty a bitch when I'm fucking, nigga, and she love that shit. This type of time we on. Like, whatever you want to call it. It's different over here, my nigga.
Right. And that's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fucked up that like hip hop culture don't really stress that shit until, you know, the Jays and the Kanyes really did it.
Oh,
my, you know what I'm saying?
Even more than that, bro. I told her yesterday, I said, oh, niggas didn't think they was cool until Kevin Gates started talking about he was married.
When did Kevin Gates get married?
Like a year or two ago.
Oh, you see, I didn't even know.
That's what I'm saying, though, bro. I'm like into everything. Like I got to be, because I can't.
Kevin Gates is my guy. I fuck with Kevin.
That's my guy.
I just didn't know.
Nigga, Turn the Lights is my shit. Turn on the Lights. That's when I became a fan. Like 5 years, 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's like now that he married everybody, it's like niggas is respecting it, nigga. Bro, it's always been. I'm always gonna. My niggas used to call me weirdo because of that. Like you just outside the grain. I don't give a fuck.
So how did becoming a father and a married man change your approach on music?
So when I was in Florida and I left in 2014, and I was like done with this shit in a whole. I mean, my wife started talking and building and shit, and I came back home in 2015, and we was planning to start a family and shit. I was like, yo, if I'm gonna start this family, and if I'm gonna have, like, I always wanted a child, and it was always one.
You always wanted one kid.
Always. Since
you
I
was
was
visionary.
Like, yo, bro.
Fuck that. I just want one.
Since I
one
was
and
like,
done.
Since I was like probably like 8 and 9, my nigga, it was
really?
always like I'm just one and done. Whether it was a girl or a boy. When we had our girl, she always told me this is. She said, "Nigga, you not gonna stop doing nothing you ever do, because if you do, I don't want you to be like this old bitter ass nigga. Like, I could have did this in life and I didn't do it. And
I could have went on tour when I was 25. You know what I'm saying? But you stopped me with that child.
Right.
It was like, oh, some bullshit. You would have became a martyr or whatever.
My nigga. She said, you can't never be that nigga with me.
Yeah.
I said, oh, nah, this is shorty. I'm a marry. Oh,
I would have married her too. Like, fuck it. I bet. Like, say less.
You talking my language, right? So I said, but even then, I wasn't a nigga that was like, I'm gonna jump in it and be like, oh yeah, cool. You said that, now I'm going full throttle. Nah, it's like, let's build on what we in common with and what we got going on and how our universe and energies mesh together. So I was like, and I know that, bro. I've been going raw and bitches for all my life.
Yo, this nigga's hell.
And never had a baby.
Oh, this nigga's pull-out game is elite.
And then I was like, when I got back, because I know her from middle school. I always known her all my life. And in middle school was like, bitch, get the fuck away from me. I hate you. You want to fight? Oh, stand up. I'm on the projects. Where are you from, man? You not fucking with this. And she's like, nigga, you got me fucked up. We couldn't stand each other. So it was like, nah, my nigga, I've been busting raw on these bitches.
Yo, this nigga's out.
A bunch of them wanted my kids, bro.
Jesus Christ.
It wasn't happening. And then it's like, yo, all right, cool. She knew, like, yo, she didn't give a fuck about having kids. Her career great. You see her. You know what's on, bro. Like, if anybody don't know, my nigga, you know what my wife on, bro. If nobody know, you know, like, she different, bro. She different, bro. She taught me a lot, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was
that's ill. A woman that you can learn from, man, is a powerful woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, you want to be with somebody who's gonna elevate your status, right? In any shape of that terminology. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be what you really want it for is to make a home, right? What you really want it for is to raise children, But not only that, is that a woman that you could bring around in any circle and she'll adapt and she'll know how to mingle with the people that you need to talk to and things of that nature, man. A woman who's gonna accentuate who you are, man. So I really feel like y'all found that within each other, man, and that's dope. Like, no bullshit, man. Like,
I get it from everybody, niggas. I have some niggas come around and ask me, am I happy or not? And I have some niggas come around and be like, damn, bro, you got something great.
Yeah.
Then I have some niggas come around and be like, hey, bro, what the fuck you on? Like, why you hanging? Niggas is different, bro.
But fuck all of that, man. Like, fuck what niggas think. You know what I'm saying? Like being with a solid woman is everything, man. Until niggas experience it, they won't understand what's going on, right? But let's get back into the music, right? So you dropped Larry Bird in 2017. What was the inspiration behind that?
I was like, I've been gone for a long time. I feel like in the city, bro, look, I don't keep it 1,000, all right? Everybody know me in the city.
Yeah, a lot of people know who you are, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this. Sidebar. I asked somebody from one of the most popping podcasts, probably like a week and a half ago. I said, if I said the name Young Riot, would you know who I'm talking about? And he said no. Now, granted, he didn't really start listening to rap, like local rap, until like I want to say 2016. You know what I mean? And that's where the disconnect is. People who've been listening for the past 5 or 4 years have no idea who Young Riot is.
Right.
So what do you plan to do about that?
This is why I'm dropping Poolside, bro.
Okay.
So Poolside is the side of my projects down from, and I feel like when I got signed and I came up, it was like something that niggas ain't see. It just happened out the sky. It's like I jumped in a helicopter and I started flying, and niggas didn't even know how I got in the helicopter. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fucking great depiction of how shit happened, nigga. Like nigga, this nigga flying this shit. You be like, how the fuck? When this nigga go to school?
Where did I come from? Like a lot of niggas didn't even know I was from the city, bro. A lot of niggas was like, "Oh, you from New York?" All this shit because of the Mac cosign. So I feel like the reason why I dropped Larry Bird was because I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna keep it a whole 1,000. I wasn't giving a fuck about music. And then my man 100 Grand from he go by 100 Grand Royce. He from Harlem. He always like a lot of Harlem niggas know about me. A lot of New York niggas know about me. A lot of UK. A lot of niggas know about me outside of the city. And he's like, some chick tweeted some shit one day that was like, "Oh, the niggas in the city that is popping." Da da da. And I guess he followed the chick and he goes, "Nigga, what? Riots, Larry Bird of Boston." And I looked at the chick and I said, "Oh yeah, that's a fact." Cause I feel like when it comes to Larry Bird, niggas know he great, and niggas know him, and niggas heard of him, but niggas don't give Larry Bird the fucking status where he's supposed to be, bro. Like that nigga.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say that. You know what I mean? It's hard to say that niggas don't give Larry Bird their respect, because Larry Bird, nigga, when you think about all them banners that the Celtics got, who we think of, right? Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Right? It's those two names. It's those two names. You know why? Because Bill Russell got most of them shits. Right? Right? But then you had Larry Bird that was closer to our generation. So that's why we talk about him in that regard. That's but he's a white boy.
And that's the
disconnect. Nah, real shit. Like we could talk about all that shit. We could talk about all that shit that we want, bro. But what it really comes down to, our culture, what's relevant to us as people, as niggas, Larry Bird wasn't one of them.
Right.
He probably said nigga like 33 times a day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
So look, you hear how you say he was a white when he wasn't from. I feel like there's
He's from Arkansas, right? Some shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a conglomerate, I feel like, that's going down with the city, bro. I feel like
what?
There's like a circle. Like some niggas fuck with certain niggas and they don't fuck with certain niggas, depending on who niggas is talking about and what niggas affiliated to, and what niggas is da da da. Everybody know me.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody know me, my nigga. Charlie, everybody know me, my nigga. But it's like, yo, I didn't mingle with niggas. I never try to get cool with niggas. I never try to be in niggas' circles. I'm from where I'm from. It is what it is. I did videos. Well, niggas know what's up with me, bro.
Right,
but it's like, yo, how it's like I always felt like I was a liability, my nigga. It's like, yo, how can we
liability? How?
Because dog, it's like, my nigga, like I'm from where I'm from. It comes with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like me being from where I'm from come with a lot. It ain't just like it's like.
So
the city's so small, man. It's like niggas got smoke with these niggas got smoke with it. It go deep. You know what I'm saying? It's deep with us, bro. And we so small. Like it ain't like, oh, you gotta go to, like, I go to the corner store and run into a nigga that my whole hood got smoke with. I walk to the store tomorrow and I could just run into a nigga that my hood got smoke with. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I'm gonna ask you this. Has your street affiliations ever burnt a bridge for you as far as music wise?
It has.
Yeah, really?
It has.
In what sense?
To the sense where it's like, yeah, we know you, we fuck with you, you talented and shit, but I can't like fuck with you.
Because of whatever. You know what I mean?
Where I'm from.
Because of where you from.
Yeah.
That's whack. That's kind of whack.
Bro, it's whole whack.
like on some shit, because you know what I mean. Like at the end of the day, bro, the whole point is to get the fuck out, right? Nobody wants to be in the hood. Nobody wants to see their people in the hood forever. Like nobody wants to become a statistic of the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why are we not helping people get further? You know, even if some shit happened, like let the music be the music, let the streets be the streets. Cause it's like I can make a song with a nigga from the other side, or whatever the case may be,
right?
Or whatever the case may be, however you want to put it, but I don't know that nigga from the street.
You'll never run into a nigga that be like, oh, this nigga Riot. When I see this nigga, I gotta kill this nigga because this nigga right. My man. You'll never run into a nigga on that type of time with me, but you always gonna run into a nigga that know what's up with me and know where I'm from, bro.
Yeah.
And he always gonna correlate it to that, no matter what. Cause we that small, my nigga. Even when I was having a smoke with Joe Budden, and we was sending diss tracks back. Like niggas don't know this. Like we had real smoke with each other. Like
what's your relationship with Joe Budden now?
He cool, bro. I mean, I don't know what he feel about me. I spoke to him at South by Southwest. I told him it was good. I told him like, yo, don't involve me with that shit you got going on with the label. I'm a different type of nigga because I know where I come from. Like, nigga, we done lost niggas to the streets and this shit. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about with this nigga. You talking about I'm a quiet riot because that's what he did. Like the nigga.
It was a play on words.
Yeah,
like I really feel like a situation. Right. Like it was a play on words for him, and it just happened to be that you was the person to catch the short end of the stick.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't think he felt. Yeah, I don't think he really cared about who it was going after.
Bro, he didn't give a fuck.
He was just mad. He was just mad.
Fuck about me. He didn't care about me, but it was a play on words. So it's like, cool, my nigga. But look, I came from somewhere. I'm trying to make it out. Don't play with me, bro. Like,
you ever had any real issues from like niggas out here, like music wise?
Nah, never, bro. I never. No. And I think that's because niggas know what's up with me. Niggas know where I'm from. Niggas know what's up with me. Niggas know if it come to that, it'll be something else. Like, we not doing that though. Like,
we don't need to do that.
Yeah, we don't need to. Like, I'm rapping. I'm a rapper, bro. I'm an artist. Like, I'm not on that. I got a whole family. I got a son, my nigga. Shout out my nigga Zai. I'm on a different type of time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk more about that, man. So, your son was born in what year?
2016.
2016.
Right.
So, when you dropped Larry Bird, your son was a year old.
Right.
Now, was that like music that you had prior, or was that music that you created after your son was born?
Bro, I don't create nothing prior. If I ever release something, that's because it been created prior. I'm recording everything, and all my inspiration is from that moment in time, nigga. Like, it was all because of him. He was the inspiration. It was like, dog, I want my son to grow up and know, like, yo, my father was the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you may not know, or anybody else, or your grandparents, or whoever don't know, my father was the shit. Look, this is what he did. This is what he put down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it could have been whatever. If I would have grew up in the fucking engineering or science or whatever it was, nigga, I would have did the same thing. I just happened to grow up in music. I was doing this shit when it wasn't cool, bro.
Right. Okay, so you dropped Larry Bird with the whole idea of the legend from our city and what he was able to accomplish.
And that was because a nigga came and he was like, when the shorty tweeted what she tweeted, the nigga said, how you forgetting about Riot? That nigga, the Larry Bird of Boston, and he's from Harlem. He don't even know what the fuck. So I said, you know what? I'm running with that. That's what became Bird versus Ewing, my nigga.
How'd you feel like Larry Bird was received? Like, to the public?
I think Larry Bird was slept on, but Bird versus Ewing was not.
Bird versus Ewing. Who'd you collab on with that? Who was it?
My nigga A-Hawk, man. Shout out A-Hawk, bro. That's the bro.
So how did that come to be?
I've been fucking with A-Heart. Matter of fact, the first joint I did for dedication for my nigga Mano. You know, my nigga Mano committed suicide. That's how Mano went out, bro. I don't know if you know, but
of course I know, bro.
That's how he went out, bro. And
I spoke to his BM, and she was the one to break the news to me.
Right.
I don't know how much you want to talk about that.
I mean, you know, everybody out here talk about Mano and shout out Mano, but it was my best friend, bro. Like, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't probably ever been for my projects. We would have never even probably have a nigga like me talking about. That's my best friend, bro. And so, you know, growing up, we never thought about suicide. Like, that shit is like
that was never an option.
Yeah, bro, that shit is like that shit foreign to us, my nigga. So to have,
so how did you deal with that,
bro? I'm still fucked up to this day, nigga. It's like I became
for you who you was a creator at the time. I mean, like that's some heavy shit to deal with at the time. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, you know when I found out Mano passed away?
When?
I was coming from South by Southwest and just landed at my house off the plane, bro.
Really?
Then I got.
And how did you find out?
My ex called me like, "Yo, you know this nigga dead?" I'm like, "Cause he just called me like 2 days before that, trying to get some smoke." And my uncle is like one of them niggas, so I said, "Yo, go to my uncle." And that was the last thing I said to him. He's like, "I'm gonna call him right now, bro." This was when we was living on Dakota Street. I was in. He's like, "I'm gonna call him right now." I'm like, "All right, make sure you call him." And that was the last time I spoke to him, bro. So,
I mean, I ain't even.
And then when I got back home from Texas, it was like I'm getting all these texts and all these fucking voicemails and all these phone calls. I called my uncle back. I mean, my ex told me, and I'm looking at her like, what the fuck? And then I spoke to my uncle, and he like, "Yo, you know your boy gone." I'm like, "Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?" He's like, "Dog, that nigga off this hell." That's when I knew what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
that's my best friend in the whole world, bro. I ain't never had a best friend, my nigga.
I believe it, bro. But what did that do to you creatively?
It made me say, like, cause he always told me, he was the first nigga to ever tell me, like, "Yo, Riot, you one of them guys, bro. Like, the shit you be rapping," cause we started rapping together. I started rapping with him, bro. Like, this shit wouldn't be. I wouldn't be rapping if it wasn't for him, bro. Like, I started rapping with him, and he was the nigga that told me, like, "Nah, you got something, bro. You different." And I'm like, "What you mean?" Like, "Yo, bro, you different, my nigga. Like, you really create this shit. You vivid. You make niggas really. When you rap, bro, I could see it." And I said, "You know what, bro? I'm gonna keep going." And I would always call him to the sessions, to the writing sessions and everything. He would never come. He with his shorty. He ain't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
right.
Cause he really believed in me that much. He's like, "Nigga, this for you." Like, so when I started doing my thing, dog, the nigga just always been proud of me, bro.
That's good shit. That's good shit.
Long live my nigga Mano, man. And that's why I'm dropping Poolside, bro.
Mano, that's my guy, man.
That's why I'm dropping Poolside. I said, you know, when I was in a label.
Let's get back into you, man. What's been going on with you? Now, shout out to you, because this is going to be officially the longest episode I've ever had.
For real?
Yeah. I usually do the episodes like about an hour long, man, but I feel like there's a lot we haven't spoke about, man, so we're going to keep it going. We didn't get into nothing yet, man. So you dropped Larry Bird at 17, Bird versus Ewan was last year. Now you dropped a couple records, like just kind of sprinkled out throughout last year and this year. So, what do you feel like your position is at right now? Like, you know what I mean, within Boston, man.
I feel like niggas be I'm cool with not getting brought up in certain conversations because like you got niggas that be like the hottest nigga here, the best.
But what does that mean? The hottest nigga for what?
Exactly. It's like niggas go with opinions, bro. It's all about, it's all subjective to me. It's like, it's all like, yo, okay, what you like? So I see a lot of shit. Like, I see a lot of shit on Twitter. I see a lot of shit on Instagram. I'm in tune, bro. Like, it's like, even though I've been where I've been and I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm in tune, bro. Like, I know what's going on. So I see certain shit and it be like, okay, cool, right? Because I want all of us to win. That's the shit about my city, bro. It's like, I feel like this shit gotta be, I feel like everybody be competing with each other to be the first nigga out the city. Fuck the first nigga out the city.
But it ain't the first nigga out the city. I feel like a lot of people don't do that. They don't give the props where it's due. Like,
right.
The Boston.
Right.
It ain't the first nigga out the city.
Nigga, what we talking about?
There's been a lot of niggas with national clout. There's been a lot of niggas with international clout from our city. I don't even gotta drop the names. I mean, if you really want to do just fucking Google this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. But
right.
Where do you feel you hold your place as far as like, where the city goes? Because I feel like, right now you're introducing yourself to a different market, to a different era in a sense. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because when I was I stopped rapping in 2013, 2014. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it from that point, that's when you left Amalgam.
Right.
And since then, I want to say from that point, like 2015 till now, what you've been able to do in the city of Boston as a rapper is completely different from what we was seeing prior.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like right. The playing fields have changed. So right. What do you plan to do differently to move forward and make your name a household brand? You know what I mean, all over again.
So, bro, at this point, it's like I'm not even like focused on like competing or like being in niggas circles or being in the conversations with certain niggas. There's certain niggas that I like fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
So you pay attention. You pay attention to people that you like in the city.
Yeah, my nigga, like. Prano one,
okay, Prano one, my guy.
Prano my guy, and Millie's, bro. Like that's all
Millie's, that's my guy.
Them are the only niggas I'm really like look, and I salute for doing. And the reason why I fuck with Prano because I grew up listening to Prano from MySpace. Like he before me, you know what I'm saying? Facts. Like he a generation before me, so it was like.
Facts.
He
ain't that much before us, but he before us. You know what I mean?
That's the gap, though. You feel what I'm saying?
It's a couple years.
Even from where I'm at, like
3-4 years,
niggas should know where I'm at. Like niggas don't because of the gap, bro. Like it's just the gap is just so fucking crazy out here. And Millie's been grinding forever. Millie's
been grinding since before I was like, yeah,
bro. So for him to even just to be getting his just due right now, it's like I love to see that shit because it shows me like you just gotta keep doing you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like as far as the city goes, I don't want to be known as the nigga that's like rapping, bro. I want to be known as the nigga that's like, this nigga about to go get the executive card from one of these labels and he about to be putting niggas on. Like, yo, if you fuck with Riot, niggas is gonna know, like, oh, you about to go get a deal or a couple $100,000 or whatever the case is. You gonna get a situation. I don't want to be known for like the rapping no more. I just know that I gotta do certain things to get to where I want to get to, bro.
So do you have ambitions of starting your own label?
I mean, that's what the cabinet shit about. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what the
cabinet. All right. That was kind of my way of asking what the cabinet was, right?
Yeah. So look, the cabinet, the cabinet is like, the political party, and it's like
absolutely
everything in the cabinet. You got the president, but you got all these people aside of the president that make the president look good. It ain't never about the president, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, look at the nigga we got in office. He don't know what the fuck going on right now.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. If we're gonna talk about the nigga in office,
look, he don't know what the fuck going on. He taking
has no president in the history of me as a human being.
Right.
Ain't no president in my time ever made me laugh this much. I'm gonna keep it G.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it 100. When that nigga the other day when he said I know when the Asian chick asked him why you care about testing so much or whatever, and he said that's not a question you should be asking me. Bro, you should ask China.
Said many times that the U.S. is doing far better than any other country when it comes to testing.
Yes.
Why does that matter? Why is this a global competition to you if everyday Americans are still losing their lives and we're still seeing more cases every day?
Well, they're losing their lives everywhere in the world. And maybe that's a question you should ask China. Don't ask me, ask China that question, okay? When you ask them that question, you may get a very unusual answer. Yes, behind you, please.
Yo, bro, the nigga is fucking crazy. So it's like, yo, dog, look, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, right? I don't know the answers to everything, right?
Nah.
But somebody in my motherfucking cabinet
will. But the difference is you'll actually go with what they telling you. That nigga don't listen to nobody. That nigga don't listen to nobody. And they can be like, oh, this is what you wrote for me? Nah, fuck all of that. I'm about to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Niggas is somebody gonna know, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you, the perfect person I got right now is my wife. Like I fuck with my niggas. I love my niggas. Look, this poolside shit for my niggas. You know what I'm saying? This shit. And when I say poolside, like I say, I tell niggas it ain't because I'm by the water, nigga. This shit, the trenches, my nigga. It's my side of the projects that I grew up on. But like when it comes to like being where I am now, nigga, at the age I am now, my nigga, it's like we not on that type of shit no more. So it's like I can go back and reminisce and tell niggas the do's and the don'ts. But when it comes to like growing, my wife is probably like the best person, bro. I told her last night, sleeping in the bed, I said, my nigga, like if it wasn't for you, like, yo, you give me a lot, my nigga. You give me a lot. But I wouldn't know how to grow. And I wouldn't know how to be grown or how to grow in all these type of situations. Right. So after 2014, it was like, yo, I figured it out. I was like, this shit ain't about music. This shit ain't about my clout. This shit ain't about... It's how I'm going to do what I want to be happy, bro. I just want to be happy at this point, my nigga. I'll rap forever. I'll probably rap until the day I die, my nigga. Like, because it's therapeutic for me. Like, this shit ain't about... It's just what I love doing. I got to get it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can read books. I can... Whatever. But this is how I get my pain and my motherfucking whatever it is, sacrifices, my motherfucking feelings out. But, where I'm at in life right now, bro, I'm happy, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what the shit is about that niggas don't know, that niggas don't tell you. It's about family, bro. It's about, creating your motherfucking
part of the game that niggas be afraid to talk about.
And it's about creating your world, my nigga. This shit different. You know that type of shit. You know that. Absolutely. Like, look, you got a great platform, bro. Like, I'm telling you something, my nigga. This shit ain't by accident, my nigga. Yo, Charlie, this shit not by accident, bro. This shit ain't by accident.
Everything is a part of the plan, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, like the people who's around you, man, like people who watch you grow, people like I remember early days, speaking of my shorty, man, and she telling me like, I know you going places and I want to be there to help you through it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are the conversations we was having when we was teenagers. You see what I'm saying? Right. So how can we not? You know what I mean? How can I not like make that leap with her? Like she was there. She was there for everything. So And that's why I understand where you at within that space. So
it's fucked up though, cause you lose a lot too in this space.
Elaborate on that.
A lot of people want to be here, or a lot of people don't give a fuck about being here. And when they see what it does for you, they bring their own energy or their own like personalities or their own fucking resentments or their own fucking hate into this shit, bro. So it's like you gotta really watch the people that you be around when it comes to being in this situation that you in, because a lot of niggas pretend that they happy, but they ain't really happy for you, bro. It's envious eyes, my nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Absolutely.
And I got a problem. Like my problem always been, nigga, my wife tell me all the time, like I be just trying to look out for niggas too much, bro. I spend my whole life trying to, because I'm the oldest out of 7, like I told you from the beginning. So for me, it's always take care, like look out, nurture. It's like, nigga, it don't always gotta be that. Niggas gotta do whatever the fuck they gotta do. Nigga, we all grown. Whatever you learn on your
now
path,
it's go mode.
Yeah, it's go, bro. I'm popping shit, nigga. I'm popping shit.
Chuck, pop your shit, then.
My nigga.
So
look,
pop your shit. What you got for niggas?
Hold on, look. This is what I'm telling niggas. Like, I write songs. I'm not like a rapper. Like, nigga,
you a songwriter.
Nigga, this shit way deeper for me, nigga. You go to my old catalog, you gonna hear this Poolside shit, you going to shit in between, you gonna be able to tell, like, nah, this nigga not just rapping, this nigga writing. These niggas just be rapping. That's cool. Like, whether you from my city, outside of you niggas is just rapping. Like, I don't care for that. Nigga, I never did. That's why these niggas don't put me in these conversations. No, don't even bring me up in these circles, because niggas know I'm way beyond that, nigga. There was a point niggas didn't even know I was from my city, nigga, because I'm putting it down how I'm putting it down. Like, this shit, I never be a crab, bro. I never be one of them crabs in the bucket, my nigga. Never. Never. This shit, I'm gonna talk about my life. I'm gonna talk about what the fuck I'm going through. I'm gonna talk about where I'm at in that point of life. When I was on Amalgam, I was popping big shit because that was my life. Right. 250 grand just for advance. I got $1 million in my budget. I'm doing whatever the fuck it is I want to do. Like, I'm buying all these bro, I've been rocking fucking CDG and Dior and fucking Louis and all this fucking bullshit since 2009, my nigga. On my mother.
So do you feel...
Shout out to my mother. She just had a heart attack last month, too. Like, this shit different.
She good, though, right? Different. She good, though, right?
Nah, she alive. She good, but this shit different. I'm telling her, this shit different.
So moving from that big label, you know what I mean, that big label standpoint, you know, moving the way you are now, what's your next move, man? How do you plan on doing what you do the best?
So, you know, doing the label, I got a lot of resources and a lot of niggas I know and a lot of connections and all the shit niggas clout about. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Like I said, I gotta be a voice for the niggas that I come up with, the niggas that understand and that see me as an inspiration and a motivation and that understand, like, yo, bro, you can make it out of the situations that you in just for having ambition. A lot of niggas don't got ambition, bro. Like, look, I've been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder last year, bro. Like, I gotta take pills every motherfucking day, and I don't take them every motherfucking day because I don't want to be on no fucking pills, nigga. So it's like, yo, but I understand. It's like the majority of the niggas I grew up around is going through the same shit as me, whether it's PTSD and niggas ain't never been to war, whether it's fucking traumatic situation, all that shit, bro. Like, so it's like
big piece that niggas don't talk about.
Yeah, the shit niggas don't talk about, bro. So it's like, dog, at the end of the day, I know, like, it's rough for niggas, bro. Like, even in this quarantine, to be up to date, it's like niggas can't. My niggas always want to be in the streets. They want to be in the hood. They gotta be around niggas. It's like, how do you think they feel in this moment right now, where like you can't be nowhere. Niggas can't go to the club. Niggas can't have fancy restaurant to book a date. Niggas can't do none of this shit. It's like, nigga, that's fucking what they fucking had, bruh. Like, real, my niggas, it's sometimes I'll be like, yo, I gotta go outside. I'm gonna take a walk. I can't be around my son and my wife right now.
Because you gotta get that off.
Niggas don't even, I got some niggas that are finally asking me, like, how you doing? How you feeling life? What's going on with you? That shit mean everything to me. Fuck your money. Fuck what you doing. I don't give a fuck about what foreign whips or what designer clothes you in, because I did it all. Nigga, what's up with you? How your life?
How you
what's
doing?
your life like? How you
doing
mentally, my nigga? Like, how you
Those are the real questions.
Like, you alright? And this is what my music is bringing, bro. Like, that's all I'm focused on. I don't give a fuck about what I did before, what I'm doing, what I did after. This moment right now is everything for me, my nigga. I could be going tomorrow, nigga. And it's like, I want to leave something for my son. I want my son to be able to walk around this bitch like, nigga, my father was a king. I want my wife to be like, that was the best husband I ever motherfucking had, nigga. Like, that nigga was dope, nigga. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's what I'm striving for. I don't give a fuck about what niggas is doing. The shit niggas is clouting about. That shit is fucking lame, bro. Because I did it all. And we can all do it. Like, we can all, nigga, you can go buy whatever fucking designer gear you want tomorrow, nigga. You can.
Yeah.
You can go buy your wife whatever purse she want tomorrow. What the fuck does that mean, nigga?
It means nothing. It means nothing.
What does it mean, bro? What we living for?
Exactly. And that's really what it comes down to, man. Like, what story are we trying to tell? What legacy are we trying to leave?
And when I made that decision, I said, you know what? I'm not rapping about nothing that don't make no motherfucking sense now. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Niggas is nice too. That's the thing too. Like, niggas be nice. Niggas is nice in the city, but
so who you fucking with in the city right now?
I told you, Prano
Millies and Prano. That's it,
Millies, bro.
That's
Stizzy Left Lane, my guy too, because he in the trenches. He speak for the trenches, bro.
Yeah, Stizzy, that's my guy, man.
He speak for the trenches, bro.
That's what we gonna do, man. We gonna do this new segment, right? All facts or big cat.
Oh, big cat, right.
Right. All facts or big cat.
That's
right?
Dope, bro.
I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you four things that are going on right now. And it's not anything that I agree with or disagree with or anything that I came up with or whatever. It's just from speaking in different circles. It could have been some exaggerated shit. It could have been some shit that's all up in your face. It could have been whatever.
Right. No, I got you.
So every week now, I feel like I'm gonna continue to do the same thing.
You should, man. Look, you
all facts or big cat. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Go, nigga. Look.
So right now, I know you paying attention to what's going on in Boston, right? You tell me who you fuck with in the city. You tell me who you would collaborate with and shit, things of that nature. The first piece of all facts or big cat, all I need you to do is answer. Yeah, that's all facts.
Or big cat.
It'll be like, yo, that's big cat. Right. Right. First part: females run Boston rap right now.
That's facts.
Okay.
That's facts.
Okay. All
that's
right.
Facts.
I was gonna see what you was gonna say, man.
That's facts. That's facts.
Like,
that's facts. Like, on everything, that's facts. On everything. Bro, look, we got Oompa, nigga.
Yeah, Oompa, Dutch Rebel,
nigga.
Beer,
we got Dutch, nigga. We got. I gotta keep going, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Brandy Blaze is popping.
Brandy Blaze, look, my nigga.
Red Shades is popping.
You know what fucks me up about this shit too is because they don't know a nigga like me exists.
Right. And that's fucked up, ain't it?
It's fucked up. But yeah, next question. Yeah, that's a fact. That's fact. That ain't fake.
All right. That's all facts. All facts.
all
All
facts.
facts. All facts. All right. Next statement is Michael Christmas is the head of a hip hop cult.
Yo. Hey, look, see, you gotta put this shit all in the Twitter, all in it. He is.
Yo, that's all facts.
Facts, nigga.
That's big facts.
Hey, yo, that's the bro too. That's my guy. Yo, look.
Yeah.
So there was a point where I'm gonna tell you something about Michael Christmas. I got a story for him, right?
I bet.
The nigga, I always knew about him. All his career, all my career, I always knew about the nigga. The first time I ran into him was what we got out here is called the what Travis Scott came to. Look at me, my drunk ass.
Boston Calling.
Yeah. Look, so I got my guy, like a real close friend of mine is like he's a PR, he owns a PR firm and he do all that shit. So I got tickets, all that shit. I'm backstage, all that shit. I'm going wherever I want. I ran into him. He didn't know who I was, but I knew who he was. He didn't give a fuck about who I was. Fuck that.
Right.
But I knew who he was. And I ran up to him. We got pictures and shit. I'm going to text you the picture too. And I made sure I told the nigga, like, yo, it's love, bro. Like, with me, bro. Like, out here for you. I know what's up. And I know his situation, the whole food go shit, all that shit. Like, that's a guy, bro. And I feel like he's very underrated. Like, that nigga right there is, like, so fucking talented, bro. But he has his people to where, like, whatever he does, them
bro, the niggas following is crazy.
That nigga got a coach. That's fact.
Yo, that niggas be like, hell, Mike Christmas.
Nah, that nigga got a coach. My nigga Christmas. Shout out my nigga Michael Christmas, man. That nigga got a coach.
Mike. You know what's crazy is that I've always seen the name. I never actually, ran into the same circles with him. But what's crazy is the I sell cars or whatever. That's my day job and shit.
Right.
I'm at the dealership and some chick come in. Her last name is Christmas. And I'm like, you ever heard of Michael Christmas? Just bullshit. And because, I be on some hip hop shit, but I work in Westwood. You know what I mean? And yeah, she's black, but it's like, what are the odds? You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
I was like, you ever heard of Michael Christmas? And she was like, oh yeah, it's my cousin. And I was like, the rapper? And she was like, yeah. She said, that's my cousin. And like, she's like, dead ass. And like, she like pulled out a picture out of her phone and showed me her and her cousin. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So she's used to that type of energy. And people be like, oh, Michael Christmas type shit. But that was at that point when she realized how dope her cousin was. Nah, I started bigging him up, and I was like, yo,
that nigga dope.
He's that dope.
And look, you want to know what? You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say something, Charlie. Like, niggas ain't never gonna give it up like me, bro.
Nah, it's facts.
On that,
you gotta do what you do, and you do it to the fullest. I mean, I've always believed that your style was different. There wasn't too many niggas that did what you did.
Nah, niggas ain't gonna give it up like me, bro. That nigga a goat, bro. Like he one of them guys out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just what
for real. Michael Christmas, but not only that, Michael Christmas, he gets around in so many different like crowds. You know what I'm saying?
He in tone, bro. That nigga in tone.
Not only being in, he's just a musical dude, bro.
That's what I mean by he in tone. Like that nigga just like he's somewhere else, bro. Like he don't, and he go like I be seeing some of the shit he write and some of the shit we talk about. Like he go through real nigga shit mentally.
That's real shit.
He go through shit, and all his fans see it, and niggas know what's up. But yo, he keep it pushing, bro. That's one of them guys from the city, bro. Where like I look up to where it's like, damn, bro.
Well, he's been able to doing things of that nature.
Yeah, my nigga. Like, shout out Michael Christmas, my nigga.
Shout out Michael Christmas, man. So we got two more pieces in a part of this all facts of Big Cap, right?
What's up?
Next piece.
What's up?
Next piece is Lord Jew is Be a Junior.
Big cat.
Big cat?
Yeah.
In what sense?
I can't never put nobody in Bia's lane, my nigga.
Okay. Respect. Bia's doing what she do, man.
She done came too motherfucking far, my nigga.
Yo, listen, man. The way that Bia blew up was crazy. And the fact that she was able to get exactly what she wanted with contractual situation that she's in right now.
Like, niggas don't even know, bro. Like, we know. Like, this is the thing with me. I know these people, like, mutual that's behind her or whoever dealing with. It's tight knit with me. I know what's going on.
Right.
My nigga, I can like the technicals and the mechanics and all this, whatever niggas want to call it, the politics, but I know what's up with her. Man, I can't never do that, bro. That's big cat, bro. Be a my nigga. And
but do you fuck with Lord Judo?
You gotta send me some shit.
I say no more. I got you.
I'm not going cap. You gotta send me some shit. But even hearing some, I never do that. Like it can't. It's not. That's like I can't compare niggas to niggas, bro. Like,
but you know what's gonna happen is that you will, because this is what's gonna happen. Somebody who's coming up is gonna get inspired by somebody who was before them, and they're gonna subconsciously do some shit. Yeah, I mean, by the person.
Right. No, bro. I get it. And that, but I'm a nigga that always say, ain't nothing new under the sun, my nigga. There's nothing new under the sun, bro. Like, I done been compared to nigga when I first dropped Living the Life with Currency and Max. Off of my fucking promo pic, niggas was talking about, yo, he look like Adrian Peterson. What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
What's that got to do with rap?
What does that? So it's like, yo, shout out Bia, man. I'm very proud of her too, bro.
Yeah,
I can't do that, man. Like, nah, nigga, that's big cap. And for the artists, you like niggas is gonna do what niggas is gonna do and make their own lane, cause it's like that's the thing. I got signed off for Amalgam from one song.
Yeah.
And niggas thought that was my lane. That ain't my lane, nigga. Like, I'm just experimenting. I'm doing what feels good to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I can't do that. That's big cat, man. Shout out Bia, man.
That's big cat. That's big cat.
Right.
So last one. This is some shit that happened the other day, man.
Is this controversial?
So the Benzino versus LOG live.
Man, I didn't give a fuck about that shit at all, bro.
You say that again?
I didn't give a fuck about that shit at all, bro.
Oh, damn. Why?
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Look, I never watched none of the battles. Not one of them. Like,
really?
Not one of them. I didn't watch them. Because you know what the thing is? The only one I respected and I still didn't watch, but I'm seeing from it was the Erykah Badu and Jill Scott shit. Like, yo, look.
That was the other day, yeah.
Right. If we building each other up, that's what it's supposed to be. Like, don't call it a battle no more. If you niggas is going to do verses, don't be like, oh, this nigga battled this nigga. Nah, I don't know the name for it yet. Turn it to something else.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't versing nothing. This shit was
community,
all part of our
community
childhood.
Listen.
Right. Like this is, nigga, this is all part of our childhood, bro. Like, dog, I grew up on Nelly. I grew up on Luda. I grew up on 50. 50 was my favorite fucking artist growing up. I grew up on Ja. I grew up on motherfucking Missy. I grew up on J-Lo. I grew up on Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. Like, yo, bro, I'm a student to this shit. Like, yo, my grandmother used to subscribe to all these magazines just so that I have them. I have a basket in a bathroom, nigga, with 100 magazines.
Nah, I believe
the reason why I started rapping was because I seen a quotable in a XXL off of Prodigy, and I remixed the shit and was like, oh, I like this shit. This one, I started rapping because of Prodigy. Long live Prodigy. Like, niggas, bro, this shit deep with me, bro. So it's like, I don't care for like, oh, niggas comparing niggas. Yo, bro, we grew up on all this shit. Like, but we in a different generation. These niggas make me feel old.
So a nigga like Benzino.
I love that nigga.
Can you name one song by him besides Booty?
Besides what?
Booty.
Yeah, nigga. What's the song he did in the motherfucking Boston Celtics arena? And he came to my projects. That's what I remember, because the nigga really came to my how'd it go? Nigga, throw your hood up. Yo, bro, I gotta find the fucking.
See, this is the shit that listen. I love Boston. I love the Made Man. I love Benzino. I love Almighty RSO.
Right.
I love all of that stuff that came before us.
Right.
But I think what people fail to realize is that was well before us. You know what I mean? That was well before us. That was well
before us.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was like my brother was like my brother, like my blood brother. Like, when I was born, he was 15. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga was, my brother was born in 1974.
So you asking me about niggas in our generation then?
So my brother was like, yo, nigga, I'm 15 years older than you. You understand what I'm saying? So he's like, I used to go out to Boston, and he's like, I remember one night I almost got into a beef with these RSO niggas.
Nah, them niggas was about that, bro.
And he was like, and then when I realized how many niggas they was with, I was like, oh nah, we like ain't no beef. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, bro,
it's
you
not
know
that
why I
type
say
of
I
time.
love that nigga? Because you gotta the history he part of. Like, when you mention Benzino, you gonna mention XXL.
Yeah.
Period.
Not only that, you mean the source.
No, I mean XXL for real. Because you got the source. Source was the first thing ever. After that, it became all these other things. Like, the source should have been what. Oh, you wanna talk about your freshman class and that should have been the source.
Okay, I see what you mean. I like that. I like what you did there.
No, it's real with me, bro. That should have been the source. Like, how the fuck is nigga? You not gonna ever mention none of these shits to me, and I'm not gonna think about Benzino.
If niggas, because it came to a point of validation. Like, that's I don't think people understood why the whole Benzino and Eminem beef really started.
Right, they don't.
It was a point of validation.
Oh my god,
that Benzino wasn't trying to give Eminem, and Eminem hated that fact that Benzino didn't want to validate him.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, that was Benzino's downfall. That was Benzino's downfall.
To a point, I agree with Benzino. To a point,
I do too.
To a point, because you ain't gonna tell me Marshall wasn't that nigga. Marshall could rap,
bruh.
Marshall could rap.
But
ain't nobody tell me Marshall couldn't rap.
That was Benzino's downfall, bro.
Yeah,
that was the downfall, bro.
Bro, I know Nail in the Coffin by heart, bro. This shit's fucked up.
This motherfucker, man.
I don't. No, listen. This shit's fucked up. Like, it's fucked up because you know
this shit fucked up. Yo,
you know why it's fucked up? You know why it's fucked up, bro? Nigga, I don't know no Benzino records.
No. You know why?
Let's put the nail in this
because it's like it represents everything every artist want to do from there on out.
Yo. Bro, it's like, damn, like, I don't even like this nigga's from my city. I don't know one of his records by heart, bro.
Me neither.
I couldn't say like, yo, you know what I mean? This is how it starts. Even.
Yo, so look, let me tell you something. Hold on, I got a story for Benzino. Now we on Benzino, right? I went to Florida. Me and my uncle. Benzino know my hood, and he got a lot of respect for my hood and niggas and OGs in my hood. He did a video in my hood. He know what's up. When I got the deal, and like after I got the deal 2009, 2010. Like 2012, we went to the core DJ retreat in Orlando, Florida, bruh. This nigga Benzino was there. That nigga for sure. That nigga seen my uncle and said, "So what are you doing here? Oh, what we smoke?" He said, "Yo, my nephew rap now. Da, da, da. This who he is, bro." Like, he go, "Oh, for real? Nigga, come to the bus." Da-da. Brought me to the bus. I'm smoking big weed, all this type of shit. This nigga like, "You niggas need somewhere to stay. Come to my house." Nah, we got a hotel, bro. We cool. Like, he one of them type of dog. That's the experience I got with Benzino, bro. He a real nigga, bro. Like, he on that type of time, bro.
Listen, I want to talk to the nigga. Like, I really do. I really want to have a conversation with him, man.
Nah, we can make it happen.
Because
on everything, we can make it happen, bro.
At the end of the day, for me to say I'm a part of his era would be a complete lie. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lie.
You're talking about 15 years prior to us.
Yeah, that's a lie.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But what I'm saying is, what he's been able to do within the city has made us a market to look at now.
Hey yo, but nah, shout out my nigga cousin Stiz too, man.
Stiz is that guy. I mean, honestly, you know, with Stiz,
you know why I like Stiz?
I'm gonna tell you what I like about Stiz.
What?
I feel like he does Wiz Khalifa better than Wiz Khalifa.
My nigga.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying.
Look, I can't go that far to say that, because
I would say that.
I'm a nigga that niggas be watching and looking at. But look, I'm gonna tell you something. When he first came out, I said, that nigga reminds me of Wiz Khalifa when Wiz Khalifa first came out, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Like, niggas don't get at nigga as much as Just Do, you know, cause niggas be like niggas gotta understand something, bro. This shit segregated, Charlie. You know that shit. Like, you got these type of fans, and then you got these type of fans. And I'm gonna tell niggas, the fans in the hood, the fans in the streets, the fans in the projects, them are the niggas that are gonna keep you like this. They gonna hold you. Like, the other fans is fickle. Niggas, if you got a hit, it's cool. If you got a nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, these niggas is fickle. It's like, dog, who you talking for? Niggas, like, before I even knew who Stiz was, my cousin came to me like, "Yo, you listen to Cousin Stiz? Who the fuck is that?" "Oh, this nigga from da-da-da. Oh, he from the South, he from Dorchester." Like, oh, I mean, listen, I'm hearing what he kicking. I'm like, yeah, he doing it right, my nigga. I don't know.
That's the thing about Dorchester. Yo, Dorchester niggas is funny because niggas can say Dorchester and be like, "Yeah, that's my guy," right? And the niggas that say Dorchester and be like, "Hey, fuck that nigga," right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's fucked up, because it's
yo, bro, it's well, I'm gonna tell you why, because it's that gang shit. It's bro. Like nigga, the Dorchester. That's why I make sure I say Dorchester and everything I do, because it's like, this shit deep. It's like, yo, I can't, if you from over here, over this set, and my set don't fuck with you, or niggas I fuck with don't fuck with you, I never be like, yeah, that nigga putting it down. Nah, fuck you, nigga. Like, straight up. Like, that's it. And I'm not on that type of time, but it's just like, bro, I'm doing this shit for me and my niggas and my family and the niggas I grew up with. Like, you niggas been killing us all these years. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I done lost niggas. You know what I'm saying? I can never be like, yeah, that nigga putting it, if you from a nigga, fuck you, nigga. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, the niggas I fuck with, as far as this, is like Millie's, Prano, and Stizzy. I don't know none of these other niggas, bro. I really don't. On everything. I don't listen to niggas. I don't niggas. Yo, a nigga might come to me and be like, "Yo, you heard it? Such and such. This nigga got some pain. Send it to my text." I won't even watch it, Charlie. I'm on that type of time. Like, why? Because it's deeper than just the street shit too. It's like, yo, I got a
Yeah, you breaking up.
family.
But hey, man, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to call it a wrap. It's been fun. CWTFB Radio. You know who I am, Charlie Machine. I'm the host, man. We had Young Riot. It's been amazing. Well after our time. But we signing out.
Just to ease the tension. Done lost my brother to the streets.